Brews and Banter.
Hey, Frank.
Hello. How are you?
I'm a little dizzy here, disoriented.
It's like we mirror imaged ourselves and flipped us.
Yeah, we have a little.
We could ching now.
Oh yeah, we can.
We couldn't ching before. Or no, is it ting?
Ting.
Yeah, we couldn't ting before. We couldn't ching. So yeah, so there's a new layout for the studio. We flipped us.
Yeah, this is just trying out. I think this will be easier with guests.
That's definitely easier getting in.
That way we face each other and they're not constantly turning their head.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this will work out better.
Yeah, and if you don't like it, too fucking bad.
Too fucking bad. For who?
Whoever doesn't like it.
So we're going to try a few things we got from my brother in Massachusetts. So we're doing ciders today.
That's right.
Is that okay?
Did you know you could soak it in cider?
If you're Amish.
Yes. That's right.
So this cider is from New York. Let's see, where in New York are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Right where they're located.
Oh,
Yeah.
New York.
Yeah, so it's New York. It's good enough.
Yeah.
But people can find for themselves. It's like a hidden Mickey or like a Where's Waldo? Where's Original Sin?
Well, it's Black Widow cider
Mm-hmm.
by Original Sin. Is this collaboration?
I don't know. Can we drink it?
We can. Established in 1996, Original Sin is one of the initial modern-day U.S. cider companies. From day one, the object has been to produce dry, traditional cider. Our ciders are made with freshly pressed New York apples, fermented with champagne yeast. All right.
Yeah, so I
The
would.
can's pretty cool.
I would describe that. The can's cool. The texture's cool too. Like I feel like in a survival situation, we could light a match on this. It's like texture. Or like if you got like a dent in your wood here, you can just sand it out.
Yeah.
But let's try it out.
Let's try it.
These are pretty cool.
Ooh, look at the
We
color.
haven't had many ciders.
No. When was the last time we had a cider?
I don't know. I mean, we've probably only had like two, right?
Two?
Two different times. You know? And look at good.
That's a cool color.
It is cool color.
It's like dark burgundy.
I like it.
I like it a lot.
I like it.
Look.
Oh, Ding.
There you go. Oh, that's delicious.
That's pretty
Blackberry, right?
goo. Wow. It's like almost like cranberry juice. Do you say it had cranberries in it?
No, it has blackberries and freshly pressed New York apples.
Yeah, just another way to say cranberries. Well, look at that color. It's pretty cool.
It is.
Does it bring out the color of my eyes?
Oh, yeah, sure. 6.0 ABV.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's pretty good shit. I like that. And we thought this originally came from Maine.
We did?
Well, weren't we?
Maybe you did.
Where did it come from? Who bought it?
Well, I got it in Massachusetts.
Oh, that's Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it becomes a
Maine,
It
Massachusetts.
becomes a
Same thing.
Yeah. Right.
But I like Black Widow. Did you ever watch
You like the character or the actress?
character? Well, both.
Mrs. Ryan Reynolds? No, she's not Ryan Reynolds.
No, she's
Blake Lively's Ryan Reynolds.
she's with that guy from Saturday Night Live.
Oh, Colin Jost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see the video where he did jokes about the vagina? And
Yes.
they told her about it.
Yeah. She was on set, right?
Yeah, she was like, "Oh my god, I didn't expect that one." Oh, I
Those two
wish
are funnier.
I wish I had it. I would have played it. But
But instead, we got dad jokes.
I like the character from Marvel. And do you remember the one where she had to like go save her dad from a Russian prison?
No, are you gonna ruin it for me though? Oh,
No.
give me the one. How many ones are there? I thought there was only one Black Widow.
Yeah, there's one. But I mean,
That's
like,
what I saw.
well,
Yeah, is it like Frozen or something? Like a frozen mountain?
she's got white outfit. Yeah,
Does she go into a frozen mountain?
It's in the mountains. It's not frozen. What's a frozen mountain?
Oh my god, this is painful. This is just.
What's a frozen? Hold on.
I just really.
What's a?
It's a mountain that's got fucking ice on it.
They all gonna have ice.
No, they don't
in the
all.
winter.
You know, all these. No, when I go four wheeling in mountains up north, there's no.
That's not a mountain. That's a hill.
It's a. Oh my god.
What's considered a mountain?
I'm gonna retire.
When?
After.
Can you give me 2 week notice?
After this fucking original sin.
Can you give me 2 week notice?
No. Fuck you. I don't need you. I don't need you as a reference either. Yeah, I don't know a mountain. I don't fucking peaks. I don't give a shit. There was a restaurant called Twin Peaks. You know that?
Yes.
Yeah, with it was like a Hooters theme, but like what? Maybe frozen mountains or non-frozen mountains.
Frozen mountain.
Like the Coors Light. There's frozen mountains. Like.
Yeah, it's got snow and ice on top.
So you've seen that before. Why are you asking me about this?
But you don't say frozen, frozen mountain.
Bees?
That's weird. Anyways, in that movie, she goes to save her father, but she's got this white outfit, right?
Okay, right.
What's her name in the movie?
I don't know.
Natasha.
Okay, why do I care?
Right. So I'm just saying,
Okay.
Black Widow, right?
Yeah.
She's Natasha, and that's what I named my truck, Natasha.
You named your truck Natasha?
Yeah. Well, I didn't. My wife came up with it.
I don't.
It kind of matches. It's either that or
Twilight
it's either that or Stormtrooper, and I don't want to be Stormtrooper. That my truck be
I
Natasha.
shoot the same. You guys miss everything.
Pew pew.
You fucking miss. Okay, Natasha's an okay name. I don't know if I would have equated it to a Marvel action hero. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I can't call it Frozen Truck, so.
Why do you gotta call it anything? Why can't it be like fucking Bertha? Your truck's big and fat, like Bertha.
I don't know. Stop asking me questions.
I'm not. This is your fucking story, man. You name your truck.
Anyways, you bought these dad joke cards.
They were a Christmas gift, but you didn't buy them for me because you didn't give me anything for Christmas.
No, but I got other gifts for you. They're just on order. By the way, my wife saw that video of us shooting each other.
Oh yeah,
She was
the 98.
she was laughing so hard.
I was laughing. I couldn't. I mean, I fucked it all up, and then it was just fucked up. And then I didn't even open the fucking bottle.
She's like, "What the fuck are you guys wearing?" I said, "Believe it or not, Frank thought those were going to be full-size hats."
Well, I didn't realize. I mean, I wasn't looking for like a 10-gallon hat.
They're not even for dogs. They're like for birds, parakeets or something.
So, you know, Jim that was on here, Jim that looked like the mafia guy that was our guest once.
Yeah.
He sent me this.
Is that a Wayne brother?
Wayans, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, so we got some jokes here.
Yeah.
Some dad jokes.
How many are we going to read?
I don't know. Let's just take
And
this.
as
stack
soon as
and
we
put
read
that.
them, they're garbage. We can't reuse them.
We can
right?
give them to someone else, right?
Okay.
I mean, well, everybody in the world listens to this, so they might know the joke. But do you want? I mean, this is a fat stack. Oh, fat stacks.
Well, we don't have to read them all.
I know. So let's
Just read it and throw
cut
it
this
away.
in half like this.
No, just hold the stack. Why are you facing? Like I can see. Turn this way so I.
Well, it'd be the same thing if I did that with this.
What?
It's the same thing if I do that.
What do you mean?
You were going to turn this around.
So that you can read them.
Yeah, and I still can read them just doing this.
Why would you be flipping them? Just hold it. Excuse me.
Wow, this is what's going on here. Fucking cider fucks you up.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Why do seagulls fly over sea?
Otherwise, they'd be called land gulls.
Because if they flew over the bay, they'd be called bagels.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
I know what you mean by throwing these things away. Why don't restaurants serve noodles after 10 p.m.?
Why?
It's pasta bedtime.
How do trees access internet? they log in?
Sometimes I've logged in.
You have a log.
Which bear is the most condescending?
A condescending one.
No, a pan. Duh. I maybe got like 2 or 3 more of these. And
Oh, yeah. We're not going to read all of these.
Bored
You
with
crazy?
this, yeah, and I apologize for everything Roman's doing today, guys.
Everything I'm doing. Why should you wear 2 pairs of pants when golfing?
In case you get a hole in one.
God damn it. That's one. This one's garbage.
Yeah, that's why, because I knew it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I get to reread.
Okay, no, you get to read another one. You're not going to reread it.
Yeah.
I'll answer the same fucking question.
I get a new read.
Okay.
I tried to catch some fog. I missed.
Oh, God. Well, yours are just getting worse. What kind of noise does a witch's vehicle make?
Whoosh.
Broom, broom. Sounds like Natasha.
What do sprinters eat before a race?
What do they eat?
Before a race?
I know.
Nothing. They fast.
Oh, God.
Okay, that's stupid.
Yeah, I mean, these
Read
are...
last one. One more.
I would read these on the toilet so I could laugh by myself.
These are toilet jokes.
Toilet jokes. Okay. Why are classic elevator jokes so good?
Because they're elevating.
Nope. They work on many levels.
Okay, that's a good one.
Plus, it's got a picture of Roman's legs on here.
Oh. Hey, those are the socks I wear when I golf.
Yeah, I can tell. Are you a good golfer?
Not really.
Yeah. I don't do it enough to...
The only reason I golf is to, well, part of it is for work. You know?
Yeah.
Just meet with
Make
clients.
deals?
Yeah. Not deals, just hang out with clients, you know? Sometimes we talk about business.
I do it for the fun and the beer, and it's nice out. And
Well, I primarily do it so that I can go out, have fun, and drink beer.
yeah, I just said I primarily do that also.
Which reminds me.
But we've never been golfing together.
No, we haven't.
Let's do it. Let's do a poll.
A poll?
Yeah, I guess I don't know. Maybe we'll do a poll.
Okay. You do a poll, I'll do something
Oh,
or someone else.
You dance on the poll. No, I'm saying. So, would listeners and viewers like us to do a podcast by golfing?
Oh boy, no, that's gonna be boring.
For who?
Everybody.
Yeah, but we care about us.
We can record it,
Right.
and then just edit it.
Yeah,
It's like all funny part.
Yeah, like missed swings and shit like that.
Like funny moments.
Okay,
There
so
you go.
would everybody like us to do a edited reel or video of our golf outtakes?
Yeah, like when you swing and miss and you fall in the water, that would
I'm
be.
not falling in the water.
Yes, you are. There's actually a golf course not far from here, has a lot of water.
Codnoy?
Links.
Well, Links is a type of golf course. Well, isn't Links like the
No, it's a
distance and shit like that? Like there's a certain amount of holes that's called like the Links at. The Links is like a type, like executive golf course is like 3-hole golf course because people go there and they, bring people they know and they maybe have a working lunch or something and it's just 3 holes because it's quick. Links are like, I think you got like, 3 par 5s, 3 par 4s, like all these.
Well, no, it's got full 18-hole golf course.
Right, but I think Links is like, it's not the name of it's like the Links at Roman or.
Let's see.
Or, sometimes I eat sausage links. Or in Egypt, it's the missing links. Or the links stinks.
Oh, Links at Erie Village.
Right. So I just said the links at something.
Yeah, so there you go. I just figured it out.
No, you didn't
Links
just
at
figure it out.
Erie Village.
You fucking read it.
I found it.
Yeah, so okay, good. Boy, people are gonna fucking hate us, man.
Well, did you play golf this year?
No, I haven't played golf. I don't think I played golf last year.
So this reminds me of a friend of ours who owns a whiskey bar, but they also own an indoor golf course.
Oh.
So
Wait, in a golf course or simulator?
simulator, sorry.
Yeah.
And you can upload golf courses from around the world. And I think you rent the room. The room is really big. Like there's multiple TVs, there's couches, coffee table, like bar stools, and you can, instead of playing golf, you can maybe watch UFC or whatever.
They serve alcohol.
A game.
You bring your own alcohol in.
No, they serve alcohol there.
But just whiskey, or do they serve like?
No, all kinds of cocktails. They even have food. I think you can bring your own food too. Excuse me.
What the hell was that?
It,
It was so like feminine. It's like, oh.
It was like a burp and a hiccup at the same time.
So demure, like, oh.
So I talked to him. I went there a couple times, and he really would like to have us over there and record an episode and do an interview. Mm-hmm. So maybe at the same time we can rent the room
and sample some whiskey.
Sample whiskey, and I brought him some stuff from Derek's when we interviewed Derek, and if he likes how the cocktails come out, he's going to order more stuff from him. Yeah. But I think it's called the Neat or Neat Whiskey or the Neat Whiskey.
Neat Whiskey.
Neat Whiskey. So
yeah, that's around here.
Yeah, if you're around here, check them out. It's a really nice bar. I mean, what they're doing is pretty cool. Actually, they also have. You can become a member. You pay an annual fee, and you have 24-hour access to these golf simulator rooms.
Those people are dedicated.
Yeah.
I said, I don't think I've golfed in fucking, what's going to amount to like 730 days. So I don't.
they should also have showers there, so you can go there like early in the morning.
You ever do shower show? Is that what you're talking about? You want to do shower show?
No, then you shower, you go to work.
Oh, I don't know if you want to do a shower show, like a podcast shower show.
No, thank you.
You say that now, but after another 6.0 cider.
Well, we're going to open this other one too.
This one's really good. Like I said, it tastes like it's got cranberry in it, but it doesn't. But I like it.
Yeah, I don't taste any cranberry.
No, well, like I said, it didn't have it in there. But so, what are we going to grade sours on? Like we've kind of got away from grading beers because we've had so many guests.
Well, yeah, I don't know how to grade it with a guest.
Well, how are we going to grade ciders? How about SOAK? Because you could soak in cider. So, like, do you ever hear? Did I show you that meme? It was if you fuck her in an apple orchard, you can come in cider.
No, you didn't show me that meme.
It's like some guy holding an apple. And he's talking to his girl. If we have sex in this orchard, I could come in cider.
I like that. You saw the thing I shared on Instagram where the guy's holding the hose.
Yes.
And he said...
Yeah, it's like one of those flexi hoses.
Yeah, it's like, it's small that fits in your hand, but as soon as you turn the valve, it expands or...
Stand back. I don't know how big this thing's going to get.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Famous last words.
Excuse me.
So can we decide on this?
Yeah, how do you want to grade it? I don't know.
You can't answer a question with a question. I asked you like 3 times.
We can do SPB because that's for sours.
No, we could do SOAK.
Well,
shitty is S.
Okay.
And there's oak. Shitty. Oh.
Just okay.
A is awesome. And K is cowabunga.
Okay.
No, we can't do that. I don't fucking know.
No. I'll drink. Yes or no?
Yes,
right?
Yes.
Drink it again. Yes, I would definitely drink it.
Yeah, that's what we do with the coffee, right? We're going to do a coffee episode again soon.
This is good.
Because we've not been at the new studio in the morning.
Yeah, we haven't.
We're always here at night.
Unless we come here on the weekend.
Mm-hmm. We just haven't been here yet.
So, you got to finish so I can pour this. But this is...
You got to fucking touch me where I pee. I'll finish when I'm ready.
No, thank you. Salbox Cider Shop.
Okay. That was a good one.
Small batch dry cider, handcrafted in Merrimack Valley, Massachusetts. Does it say anything about it?
This is a big boy, right? That's a 16-ouncer?
Yeah. There's no information. Oh, here. 10.5%.
Oh, good one.
Brought honey cider as a dry sparkling wine style cider made with New England grown apples and honey.
Okay.
Got honey.
Let's have it, honey.
And then we got this from Nate Chase.
Oh.
I don't know if he works there, or I'm assuming he works there.
Well,
So thank you, Nate.
Yeah.
Thank you to my brother for hooking us up with this guy.
Yes, thank you, sir. Sirs. Don't spill it on us, because we got the logo reoriented, the tables all turned. Like, I feel like I'm left-handed, but I'm really right. You know?
Well, also, back in the days,
This looks like beer. That's good.
you and I had different spots.
Yeah.
Reverse, actually.
You know, my fucking watch fell off today. I felt like my titty popped out. Like, you know how, like, you do things, like, you know how you wear a watch every day? And then, like,
Yeah.
one day you forget it. You're like, what am I forgetting? Like, so that's what happened there. Like, I was doing something and my watch band broke.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, oh, I just feel like I'm all out of sorts. Like my tit popped out. My story.
How often does that happen?
It was the first time. And then this guy that works with me, he kind of put it back together because I was going to throw it away and buy a new one. And
Those are your throwaway watches?
yeah, these are the discardables.
Discardables.
Yeah, but he was like fucking around. He's like, here, there, you're fine. Put it back together. I'm like, I didn't do it. I couldn't fucking.
Fucking MacGyver.
Yeah. So I mean, it's gonna pop out one day when my arms out the window driving. Fucking. Did I tell you I had my truck the other day?
What happened?
I got those puddle lights in the side mirrors. So I'm driving and I hear whap, 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 and I'm looking all over. What the fuck's this noise? And I look at my side mirror and a little puddle light just like fucking fell out.
Just hanging?
Yeah, so it's got the wires, like the low voltage wires. So I'm like, fuck. So I'm trying to pull over. So it's like bam, bam, bam. It's going. I'm going 70 on the highway. So I pull over, and just as I pull over, pink, the fucking thing breaks off.
And you hit a puddle.
I look in the mirror, and someone fucking ran over it.
Oh,
fucking assholes. I'm like, that shit just happened. Like, my wife loves to tell a story when I was at a car wash once. You know, you put your quarters in. And I had the exact change. You know, when you're washing yourself, you put the quarters in, and then it's got the little coin return at the bottom. I was put my quarters in, I had the exact change, and I put one quarter in, and it went right through the machine, and then it hit the little coin return little thing at the bottom, went blink, whew, and it falls down to the ground into that big fucking thing in the ground where you put the hose when you're done.
Yeah.
It's like this deep, like you're never gonna get it. I'm like, so I put like $2 in or whatever it was, and I put $1.75, but then I was missing the quarter. And I could do nothing with it. What the fuck?
Can you press the button to return all the coins?
No, these fucking things. No, first of all, those are fake. In a car wash, those coin return buttons don't work.
I think 90% of those things don't fucking work.
No, that's why I go to the automatic ones. I just pay more money and I could just sit there and fucking fart.
I was in Maine. And last year. And then
Did that hurt?
No.
Oh,
Bitch. And then I went to car wash because
that's where these came from? Maine?
my son, no.
Oh. Massachusetts.
No. Maine, Bar Harbor. And then Bar Harbor. So my son dropped milk in the van.
Ooh, I remember this.
And the bottle was baking there in the sun and exploded. And the van smelled pretty fucking bad.
I know the story because what was the ultimate fate of that van, Roman?
I sold it.
Someone else can deal with the vomit smell?
Dude, I don't know if did I talk about this on the podcast?
No, I just know the story.
Yeah, so what happened is I had a minivan, and I really liked that minivan.
Oh my God, this is just,
I know it sounds painful.
We go from bad dad jokes to Roman driving a minivan.
It sounds, but they're so practical, especially if you have family.
Why can't they make them like sportier though? Like make it
or
like
a cooler, right?
Make it like a Durango, but with sliding doors.
No, you know what they should do? The side doors, instead of sliding, they should open like this, like DeLorean. Like DeLorean.
But that's all they need. As long as you don't have little fucking 10-inch tires on there. You know? But like if they made a Durango with sliding doors, how fucking perfect would that be?
They should make like cool doors and then
or even roll-ups. Like, you ever see those? You ever see those garage doors, like the metal ones? Just roll up. Durangos are really cool.
Sounds
looking.
like something from Mad Max.
Durangos are really cool vehicles. I like those. That's probably my favorite Dodge. I mean, the Hellcat too, but
I think they should make minivans cooler looking.
exactly.
They're so practical. Like, and there's so much space. You know what I did? I put the third row seats down. I took the captain seats out. I went to Home Depot. And I filled the whole minivan with 2x4s to the ceiling.
Yeah.
Like neatly stacked. And the guy came out and he was walking by. He stops. He looks and he goes, I've never seen this before.
Well, the only problem is the suspension on those fucking things. 'Cause
Yeah.
they're made to haul little fucking kids.
Yeah.
But like if you get a sporty one, like again, whatever chassis you want to use, but if it's like a Durango and you can make it like that, you could take these things camping and you can do all. I mean, people take other minivans camping, but this like you go off road. Like you don't have to just stay in the gravel thing and park in a fucking stone parking spot.
Yeah. You push the buttons. Suspension is adjustable, so like you put a lift on it.
Man, I like those Durangos, but I don't want to pay $70,000 for something that's going to rust in New York. Because as soon as you fucking touch it, it's like fucking.
As soon as
As soon as it touches a road in
first
fucking New York,
winter, you're fucked.
It's unbelievable.
No, but I think minivans have so much potential, and they really need to make them cooler looking.
They have great designs with the seats and shit folding down.
So much space.
Removable.
I mean, in that I had a Sienna, Toyota Sienna, and we had 7 adults that, excuse me, comfortably fit in the minivan.
So basically, it's 7 adults who didn't give a shit what anybody thought about them, right?
we all
Tinted windows or something.
we all don't give a shit.
Oh, we took that to Fire and Ice last year.
We did.
Your minivan.
Yes. Oh yeah, we did.
Yep.
There was a lot of room in there.
Yeah. And we got Fire and Ice coming up this year.
That's right.
A festival in Auburn, New York.
Yeah. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
And actually, I think last year we went there.
Ooh.
It was our anniversary, right? 1 year.
This has got a smell deal.
Oh yeah, it's been sitting here.
Yeah, it was our anniversary. So this year again, it'll be our 2-year anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Doesn't it smell like pea?
It looks like pee. It must be pee. If it smells and looks, it must
Why
be.
is this 98.6 degrees? I'm going to drug test this cider before I drink it.
So this one says 7%.
No, you said 10.5.
I know, but this paper says 10.5.
Well, I think that paper came off something that was 10.5 and you put on the 7.
Oh, maybe. Maybe that's something else.
Oh, we'll
Dry
just,
cider, 7%.
we'll just drink it twice as quick. We
So-
only got half.
So anyways, yeah, so what happened is my son spilled milk. It fucking sat in the minivan in the sun, and it stunk pretty bad. So
Why didn't you clean it? Like you didn't know?
Well, I went to one of those do-it-yourself car washes.
No, what, you didn't know that it spilled?
I didn't know.
Oh.
Well, the bottle was closed, and it rolled under the front passenger seat, and it sat there in the heat, and you know what happens?
Yeah, it turns to cottage cheese.
Yeah, and then it ferments, right? And then the bottle exploded,
Yeah.
exploded, and when
Did it
it
explode while you're driving?
no,
Oh,
it
that was
exploded.
great, man.
Can you imagine?
Oh, I will laugh my ass off.
Oh, who shit themselves?
I'd probably be riding with you. I'd be in the passenger seat and I'd be, fuck me.
So it went not just on the carpet, but like under the carpet because there's like all the wires.
Because, they got the openings.
So I'm like, so I went to a car wash in Maine, and I bought these like rags and shit that I can wipe off. I bought a scent to hang in the car to like kill the smell, and just ate up my money, but didn't give me the product. Shit got stuck too. I go in to
it's
ask
a scam.
for help. There's a dog there, it was a cool dog. They came out. They're like, we don't know. Just go in this room and pick whatever you need out of the boxes. Anyways, clean the car. Go back. Still not the same.
No.
You can still smell it.
So how did you sell it
So
with that smell?
we came home, and the following week we had to fly out. I don't even remember where we went. Anyways, we parked the car at the airport. We come back from the trip. Okay, and I was like,
It's
okay.
gotta smell like fucking rotten.
I was like, honey, I'm gonna go get the car.
Dead buffalo.
I opened the minivan, and that fucking smell hit me so hard. Like someone hit me in the nose with a fucking hammer. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh fuck. Do I have to drive in this now? After how many hours of travel, I'm like so pissed, right? So I text my wife. I'm like, I have to air the van out. It smells really bad in here. At this point, it's beyond cheese. Whatever it was.
It's corpse right
It's
now.
growing cows
It's
now.
corpse.
So, and my wife's like, "Oh my gosh, it's so bad in here." So, anyways, I'm glad the drive from the airport to our house is not long. We get home the next day. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go try to clean this up again. I go out in the morning. I'm like, oh my gosh, it smells so fucking bad. I'm at the gas station and I was talking to my wife on the phone and I was like, I gotta figure something out. I can't drive like this. She's like, well, let's try baking soda or whatever. At this point, I'm just pissed. Mm-hmm. I was like, you know what? All right, we'll figure something out.
Yeah, because it's probably underneath the padding even. It's like between the padding and the fucking body.
You need it's like a house. You got to strip. You got the car.
Chunks. You didn't get it all. You got chunks.
Yeah. So I get off the phone and I remember looking at cars and there's this dealership in Rochester. So I call over there. I'm like, hey, do you guys still have this car? They're like, yeah, we have it. I'm like, all right, I'm on my way over there. So I go there that day. I was like, all right, I test drove it. I said, I want to buy this. I'll bring this car over. I'm like, fuck, I got to do another trip in this car. It's like an hour drive. Boy, I was happy that was my last drive.
So did you sell it or you traded it in?
Traded it.
Okay. Did they say, what the fuck's that smell?
No, I
not getting money off?
I put those scented trees or whatever. So my wife is like, so she goes, did you clean the van? I go, oh yeah, it's clean. It smells so good now. She's like, really? What did you do? I said, I just bought a new car. She's like, get out of here. I was like, honey, I just couldn't fucking do it. She's like, oh, okay, I guess that will fix it. That's how I got a new car. It's a minivan story.
So now there's no milk allowed in the new car?
No,
Yeah.
no milk. I was like, fucking no more.
How about like Limburger cheese or something? Or
No.
nothing? How about garlic wings and fucking farts?
No.
People can't even fart in your vehicle.
Well, you can fart. Just
Are
don't.
those seats? So that's that new vehicle. So is that like brown, like that brown leather?
Mm-hmm.
But it's like it's not this. It's like the orangish brown, right?
No, it's the dark brown.
I like the orangish brown. Like you see them in like these cattleman trucks. I like that color. But are those seats vented?
Yeah, well, BMW makes lighter brown. I think they call it like cognac brown or something like that. And I didn't like that. It didn't go with that color of the car. So I was happy. The colors that they put together is nice because they use the exterior color for stitching.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it kind of matches.
I liked mine, but so did the deer. So.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's.
Do you miss it?
I missed the gas. It was a fucking little speedy fucker.
Yeah.
The BMW I had. It was a little quick thing, but it was great in gas.
That's why I got this one because it's fun to drive because it's sporty, but it's spacious.
Yeah.
Not super spacious. It's not like a full SUV.
It doesn't look like a minivan.
And doesn't look like a minivan. If a minivan had DeLorean doors and a spoiler and a air suspension that you can adjust,
then there would be a DeLorean
and
roll.
bigger bigger tires.
So if it wasn't
flex
that car,
capacitor.
But like the problem with those gull wing doors is clearance. I mean, if you got a small garage, how the fuck you open that thing?
Well, no, because the hinge is partially on the roof.
Yeah.
So as you open it, it doesn't take as much space. Like
I think it does take space, doesn't it? Until it gets to a certain point.
Well, have you seen?
Like it's got to open farther out than your. Well, maybe not your door fully opened.
No, it doesn't.
Right.
It doesn't. Yeah, if you had swing doors. But excuse me, I almost had a burp.
Do you swing?
No. Only one way. Yeah, you go that way. It'll come back
towards the men's room.
Yeah. Tesla Model X. It has those doors. Have you seen it? So the back doors they open that way. So, but they don't take.
But not the front.
Not the front. So they don't take a lot of space. So same thing on the minivan. I do like sliding doors, because I like to park next to a minivan because I know a kid's not going to open and slam the door into my car. So that makes sense.
Man, you could get like a bunch of minivans and go camping. And if they had like little sleeves, you can connect you could park next to each other.
Yeah,
and if you had like you could like hop from van to van to van.
You back them up to each other.
No, even the side doors.
Oh,
You had like it'd be like going into an airplane when you get off when you go through your check-in, and then you're going down the ramp, and then you get on the plane, that little accordion looking fucking thing.
yeah. You
need those
bridge
for the minivans.
from the terminal.
You can put them in a circle.
Yes, it's like a minivan compound.
Right. Did you hear? You brought this up. Did you hear about the Tesla? So this week or whatever it was, someone noticed a new asteroid, like an amateur. They had a name for the fucking. They can't make it normal. It's like a 16HN-5. Like you just can't call it like asteroid 12. I mean, whatever the fuck it is. But they named it and they were following it, and then they finally got like up close, like a picture of it somehow, and they realized it wasn't an asteroid. It was the Tesla that Elon Musk had launched. I think it was his personal car. It was a Roadster.
The Roadster.
Yeah. So they didn't think, but like they showed it and it looked like it was like had crustaceans on it. So I don't know if it was a stock photo of something, but basically the asteroid was the car he fucking launched. And it's because he had to try something out, and they're like maybe they're trying out some sort of audio or video or some sort of get pictures. They just needed an object to send it up there.
I thought that was like a joke.
No, it was his car.
Because there's an astronaut sitting at the wheel.
Yeah, no, they put something in there to make it look like an astronaut sitting at the wheel, like some sort of mannequin.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, obviously, it's not going to be a real.
Well, no, it's not like the foam guy.
No, it's not like they're going to launch.
It's not
a
your
real
blow-up
astronaut.
doll, the male blow-up doll you have at home. It's not him.
Yeah, they pop pretty easily.
Yeah, when you poke them.
So I was going to talk to you about what happened recently in our town. Did you hear about the fire?
Yes.
With the apartment?
Mm-hmm.
That's
our town's not big. I mean, we hear the same thing.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Yeah, it was gone.
There's a lot of people, a lot of families. I think the entire wing of that apartment burned down.
I think the whole fucking apartment thing blew.
The entire thing?
144 units, I think, gone.
No way.
Mm-hmm. And the roof collapsed.
I saw pictures that it was a section of the entire building.
I don't know. I didn't see the pictures, but I just heard about it.
So they said 144 units all gone.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's a lot of families misplaced.
Yeah.
But our small town came together and they were overwhelmed with donations.
Yeah, the school was big with that. And
money, clothes, food. We donated a bunch of things too.
Yep.
We gave them, I think, like what do you call them? DoorDash cards or something like that.
Yeah, we have extra stuff. So.
That's terrible. So
yeah,
hopefully those families can be placed in a new place, new apartments, and
yeah. Here's some stories. Some people lost their pets. I'm like, yeah.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
No lives were lost though.
No. I knew there wasn't at the time, but they don't even, I mean, it just happened, so they don't even know the cause.
Yeah, the investigation hasn't come up. Yeah. I saw the article. It said that officers, firemen, and EMTs, they were running in and pulling people out.
Yeah,
like helping them get out. And it was like an older guy too, 85 or something like that. That was in the house that was carried out. So everybody came together, really did a good job saving people.
I mean, it's nice to have that kind of community, but I know it's still, not
devastating,
not convenient, obviously, for the people that are involved in everything you lose. I mean, I think that's one. I don't know what the cause of the fire was, but when you live in an apartment building and everybody's collected together like that, that's sort of a risk you got to take, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. Well, when those fires were happening in California, I was talking to my wife about it. I said, the difference between flood and fire. Some things you can recover from a flood. There's nothing you can recover from a fire. Yeah. Everything is ash. Yeah. No pictures.
But, nonetheless, I don't know. I would never. I don't want to live in one of these places like these people that are on the East Coast or whatever coast you're on. Mm-hmm. But look, I'm right on the beach. I'll drive fucking 20 minutes to get there so that my house isn't getting wiped out when there's a fucking tsunami or a hurricane. And some people now can't get insurance.
Mm-hmm.
You know, their insurance companies won't, so they won't insure you. So now you lose it all. I mean,
Are you talking about the California one?
all of them.
Mm-hmm.
It happens in Florida, everything. But I just, you know, I guess if you go through it once and you lose all your personal shit, what personal shit do you have to lose again?
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I don't care about material things like that. I'd rather keep my possessions that you can't get back. You know, People say, "Well, you have memories." Well, you do. I get all this, but it's a huge, you know, it's very discouraging when that happens. You know, and I don't want to go through the rebuilding process. I don't want to do all that stuff, and you know.
Yeah, it's tough. Like those people who live in tornado valleys.
Yeah.
And their houses get ripped out and they rebuild it and they stay there.
Like my dad says it up here. I mean, we're in New York, you know, just outside Syracuse here, and I mean, we're the snowiest. I mean, so there's always people don't know. I was talking about someone the other day. Between us, Buffalo, and Rochester, there's a Golden Snowball Award. Did you know this or no?
No.
Okay, so there's a Golden Snowball Award, and it's really whoever has the most snow for the season gets this Golden Snowball. And we would always win it, Syracuse. Mm-hmm. But the last couple of years, like Buffalo won it, and Albany really doesn't ever win it. But Buffalo's won it because, you know, Buffalo gets like 6 or 8 feet of snow in like early November.
Well, they're right on the lake.
Yeah, but it's this award we get. So, but I think Syracuse is the snowiest metropolitan city in the country, and we've got the world's biggest snowplow, world's biggest snowplow at our airport. But these what was I talking about?
Golden Snowball Award.
Before that, though.
People, you were talking to somebody. People don't realize how much snow we get.
Yeah.
Oh, disasters.
Yeah. So that's what it was, right? Disaster. Sorry. What the fuck? So, like my dad says, you know, nothing we get up here kills you. Like you could die from a hurricane. I mean, people are not dying from snowfall. I mean, you can get an accident because of the way the roads are, but snow is not killing you.
I mean, you would have to be buried by snow.
Yeah, well, like an avalanche, and you know, we don't have that here because our mountains don't have ice on them. We can't talk about that, Roman, right?
Well,
icy mountains.
You said frozen mountains.
Frozen mountains. Well, so there would be no ice; they're frozen. but there's no hurricanes. There's no earthquakes. There's no tornadoes. You know, per se.
I thought about like disasters, and I looked at estimated. So like if there was an earthquake underwater in the ocean and a tsunami wave is coming, right? Think of like the worst you can think of. How far would that wave go? It will not get to Syracuse.
No,
from the coast.
But even in the coast, like if you are 2 miles in, 3 miles in, probably not even gonna get to you then.
Well, no, if you have a major tsunami, it can probably go that far.
Yeah, but now it's just water. It's a flood because all the shit in the way knocks the force down. Mm-hmm. But like, I mean, the only natural disaster you're gonna die from in New York is fucking Hochul. You know,
that's a natural disaster.
Yeah, she's a natural disaster. But like taxes and the price of shit here. That's what kills you.
Yeah, it's expensive.
It's unbelievable.
But I look at like what your dad was saying. I look at other things. You know, droughts. Floods, fires, tornadoes, hurricanes, tsunamis. Although, do we get tornadoes here sometimes?
Yeah, but they're like
very like baby ones.
Yeah, and even floods. I mean, everything floods, right? I mean, your basement could flood if you're
if we get a lot of rain.
But like it's not like we're not getting these flash floods where we are.
Mm-hmm. Or like what's happening in Florida. Mm-hmm. So, I'm okay where we live. Yeah, it's a little bit expensive. But
a lot of bit expensive.
Yeah, we have outdoors. We have beautiful outdoors. We have.
But you only get to enjoy those
to water
outdoors 4 months a year.
Well, it depends on the personality. I
mean, like nice winter. Hiking, shorts weather.
Yeah, but I enjoy snowboarding. I enjoy winter camping. People who have snowmobiles look forward to that. They do like snowmobile races on Lake Oneida.
Yep.
And all kinds of winter activities. So it's good. Plus, seasons are so beautiful. Like I love seeing spring when life on the trees come back or plants.
Well, you're still young, so that'll all change. Right?
I understand.
That'll all change. Like I'm to the point where I'm like, fuck all that. Like,
well, I think it depends on personality and things what you appreciate.
yeah, I mean, I don't do snowboarding or anything like that, but I just don't,
Yeah, I'm probably not going to be doing that for long.
I don't
but
like the snow. I just don't like dealing with the wind.
Mm-hmm.
Even the snow is not bad. I hate dealing with the wind, and I hate like when you clean your driveway up or when you shovel your sidewalk, and then fucking 10 minutes later it's covered with fucking snow because the wind, But then you got to pay.
and you just don't do it.
Yeah, but then you got to pay for the utilities to heat your house and all this stuff. I mean, yeah, I like the seasons, and I don't know how you'd feel about an 85-degree Christmas if I went somewhere.
Yeah.
But it's largely going to depend on my family and where our daughter is, and
Well, now down south it snows, so.
because me and you can do this from anywhere in the world. You could be in Zimbabwe, and I could be.
Oh, I've been wanting to go there.
I could be in Chechnya. No, you'd be in Chechnya because that's your family home.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll go to Egypt when it's safe because I don't want to die. But I think Egypt would be pretty cool to go to.
I would love to see pyramids
I'd love to go, but I don't want to die because
Why would you die?
It's not safe
right now.
for Americans.
Right now,
But you could probably pass for Egyptian.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you spend fucking 5 minutes in the sun, you get all tanned up and shit.
dark, crispy.
No, nothing's Egyptian about me, unless I do this.
Well, no, you can put one of those hats on. What do you call those?
Turban?
No,
That's India.
what do you call those hats? The round ones, Indiana Jones wears or whatever. Like if you wear an outfit like you're explorer or something, riding in the Land
like
Rover.
an archaeologist or something.
Archaeologist, yeah. If you're over there with like a little
I
brush,
still don't think they like me.
they'll be like, I can see you pass for that.
I don't know. But anyway, I mean,
Right.
I just don't think it's safe. I don't know how safe it is, but I don't think it's really safe right now. And nothing for us is really safe in this country anyway. But I mean, obviously, in maybe 20 years that changes.
Every country has areas that are not safe.
Yeah, like ours is like south side of Syracuse.
Oh, you're talking about city. I'm talking about countries.
Yeah.
But I think it's important for people to go out and see the world as much as possible, as far as you can physically go or financially go out, see places.
But it's good for you and good for others.
Yeah. You know what I enjoy is a train ride. Like I would love to do like a sleep in like a bedroom cabin.
Yep.
And 2, 3, 4 days, maybe a round trip.
So me and my wife talk about that also. I'd love to do it. But how does it work? Do they make stops?
Mm-hmm.
Like, will they stop along the way? Like, I'd love to stop at like an old cowboy town, like a deserted sort of thing, like just somewhere.
Yeah, they make stops.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not.
We don't even have high-speed rail yet either. That's bullshit.
No, we don't. It's okay. Take your time. I want to sit there. So some of these trains, they have these observation cars. So you just sit with the chairs facing the glass, and the glass is also on the ceiling. The glass is also on the ceiling partially, and so you can sit there and just kind of enjoy the view.
But don't you get like car sick or something? Motion sickness?
Depend. I mean, I guess it depends if
Did I tell you
if
about
do or not.
me and my brother's trip to New York City?
No.
We used to go before COVID. We used to go every year for his birthday, and I think it's like a 6-hour train ride from here to New York City.
It is long, yeah.
And so we'd catch a train at 6 a.m. And this one year I bought a hockey bag. And I loaded the hockey bag up with beers.
Oh my God, that's a lot of beer.
Well, it was. I think it was. We had a 30-pack and then maybe like partial 12, so like somewhere around 42 beers. And then we had vodka and cranberry. And my brother had bought something. I actually have the video on my phone. But we drank it all.
All of it?
We drank it all.
Wow.
And so we were meeting someone there. So fucking noon rolls around. So it was 6 hours. It wasn't 7 o'clock then, so it was 6 o'clock in the morning because we got in at noon, like 12:15 or something. And we meet whoever's. So first of all, we get there, and then we only wake up because people are like, "Hey, man, we're here." Like
Someone woke you up?
People were shaking us, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And because all we would do is drink the beers and we'd throw the empty cans, and this guy was going to throw the hockey bag away. Yeah, because I just throw the empty cans. But they don't care on the train. They don't care. But as long as you're not being an asshole,
Really?
they don't give a shit. We're sitting there drinking, and then we meet a couple people, and like then we're in one of these seats where you sit like, you know, 2 people here, 2 people there. So it was like
Face each other.
It was a wife and a mother-daughter. I mean, the mother's probably like 80 and the daughter's probably 60, whatever she is.
Mm-hmm.
But we're just talking, you know, and so you offer them a beer. So like, oh, this is great. Like they have like 1 or 2 beers. So anyway, me and my brother.
Oh, so you didn't drink all of them?
Right, exactly. We drank all the rest of them.
Okay.
But so then we get to where we're going and people are waking us up and my brother's like stumbling getting out. And as he's trying to get off the train, he's bending, he drops something, he goes to pick it up. I kicked it. So he's like, fine. So then we get off the train, we meet our guy, and our buddy's like, oh Jesus. And immediately he just calls like an Uber or a taxi or something. Because I don't know if it was Ubers were there. So this is when it was just starting and there was an argument between Ubers and
taxis.
Yeah. So he gets one of those, and then I drop my thermos, I drop my cramp. I just kept walking. I didn't fucking know. So we get all checked in. Our buddy's helping us, and he's just laughing his ass off. And I think we slept for like 4 or 5 hours. So like now it's dinner time.
Yeah.
You know, so now we wake up and we're like, oh, we gotta eat. So then we start all over again. But we did that. That was the worst day. That was the worst time. But we had done this like 3 or 4 times
Jeez.
in a row, like at the last, because it was every year for his birthday.
Mm-hmm.
But the train is so cheap, and you don't have to drive anywhere, and they just don't care. Like, and then they got the little fucking snack cart. They got the Nathan's hot dogs that are steamed. I'm like, fucking give it to me.
You know, bus is
Anytime I get a chance to put a wiener in my mouth, I'm doing it.
No wonder your name is Frank.
I'd be Frank.
Bus
my
is
porno name would be Frank Footer.
okay. Tommy Lee. Bus is faster than the train, but I feel like train is more relaxed.
Well, buses, yeah, you
have a lot of space.
Yeah.
You can walk around. You know, where bus is like you're like fuck. Who's
and the
gonna
train
sit?
has I think they have bathrooms on each end of the cars. So
Yeah, like it's just more. There's more freedom.
because you drink that much alcohol, you're gonna piss.
Yeah, on the bus you're like always wondering who's
The
gonna sit
problem with the
next to
train
you.
though is they keep stopping.
Yeah. Well, it takes longer,
Yeah,
but I still prefer the
but
train.
people get off, they all fucking smoke and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then like the first part of it, it's pretty cool. But once you get towards the city, they're stopping. And like, I'm not getting off here.
And then you can on the train you can just get up and change your seat if you want to.
Yeah. Well, right, exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm not lugging the fucking hockey bag around.
You got to get those private rooms. So they
Well,
have,
these trains don't. We've never seen those.
they have them. They
Yeah,
usually
but with the ones we're booking, they're all just open seating.
usually the cars that have like the bedrooms or they have ones that called roommate or something. Yeah,
They
so
do have
there's-
outlets in the wall, so you could charge your shit.
Yeah, they do. But these rooms have like bunk beds if you wanted to sleep.
I'd love that.
And excuse me, the bedroom ones have a full bath. Excuse me,
Jesus.
man, ciders. The bedroom ones have full bathroom in it.
Well, how big is this car?
I mean, it's manageable.
I've only seen the cars where like, you know, I may or may not have seen the one in porn videos where like,
Mayor, allegedly.
yeah, like they're like just like there's like 2 little bench seats and there's like you could fit 4 people in there. Like 2 people sit on that seat, 2 people sit on this seat, and then there's like whatever you do. Like maybe you could pop up a little fold out table, play cards. I don't fucking know. But
Yeah, so there's a fold up table. There's seats that face each other, and then the 2 seats that face each other they convert into a bed. But then up top there's a drop down and it's a bunk bed, and then you got a window. But the bedroom one, you have like a little.
wait, so the one you just described is not a bedroom
It's
one?
not a bedroom.
Okay.
It's called I think a roommate or
I
something.
think it's called
like
Fuck
that.
Shack.
Sure.
Yeah.
But the bedroom one, you walk in, you have like a little closet area, you have luggage storage, you have full bathroom, which is, it's like on the boat.
It's tight, yeah.
It's like on the boat. It's like a toilet and a shower all in one.
Yeah, you could get there. You could actually shit in the shower because the toilet is the shower.
Yeah, you can actually go naked.
Waffle stomp.
You can take a shit and then you shower
Yeah. No, why even leave just shit in the shower?
while the water. Gross.
No, that's okay. I mean, someone told me it's all right. But so I don't. How big are these cars then? Like it's for a family of like 3 adults or
Well, so the bed on that one also has bunk beds, but now the bed on the bottom is much larger
So all you're getting is a bathroom and a tiny closet.
and more space, in the room.
Because I mean, I got to tell you, you ever been on a cruise ship? You ever gone on a cruise?
No.
Cruises are pretty cool, but I sleep really good on a cruise ship because you kind of got this really tiny vibration of the bed from the motors and like, but it's really cold.
And then the shake's like a rock-a-bye, baby.
And what?
It rocks you to sleep.
Yeah, or vibrates you to sleep. Whatever.
Do you go to motels and you put the quarters in the vibrating bed machine?
No, because we've established when I put quarters in machines, they all fucking fall
Fails.
out. Yeah. No, I've never even seen one of those beds by the way.
I've never seen it either.
I see like some people like they put on like and it's like shakes violently.
Dude, I was.
What is that for? Is it supposed to be massage or sexual?
I don't know. I was traveling once with my friend. We were driving from down south up north, and then we were actually in a rush because I had to get home and then go out to work, or I had to fly out. I don't know. Anyways, so we were staying at like cheap places. We didn't have a lot of money like to fly down there. We had to do like 2 stops to get cheap tickets.
Yeah.
And we would stop at this like cheap motels. There was one motel had fucking mirrors on the ceiling.
Was there shot spots on it?
There were mirrors on the ceiling. I was like, fuck.
Me and my buddy went to see a race in Darlington.
Where?
Darlington, South Carolina.
Okay.
A NASCAR race. We're driving down. We stopped in Virginia, this fucking place. And like, you pull off the road and then you pull into this place, but it's like down. Like you're like in a city, but it's like down. I'm like, this fucking place is going to flood. Like it had to
Oh,
flood.
you mean like there's a road and then
Yeah,
you go down?
it's down.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right. So we get in there. I'm like, it's cheap, but like I slept in my clothes in my
Yeah,
sleeping bag
that's what
with my pillow.
Okay.
I didn't touch any of their shit.
Yeah, I didn't. I slept in my clothes on top of the sheet.
No, I'm like, I'll power through this because
Yeah.
I'm about 4 seconds away from sleeping in the fucking car, man.
One time we got stuck at the airport and we were traveling with my small dog, Lily. And our layover was in Atlanta. I fucking hate Atlanta.
That's a big airport.
Yeah, but our flight was canceled. So we had to fly out the following day. So we got a hotel like right near the airport. Frank, I'm not kidding. Like our shoes were getting stuck to the floor.
Yeah, it makes that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It felt like it wasn't like you walking on the carpet. It felt like you walking on sticky rubber.
Yeah,
And I'm like, I'm not putting my dog on the floor.
yeah.
I don't think Lily's feet touched the floor in that fucking motel or hotel, whatever you want to call it. And I think I slept on the chair.
Yeah, there's like a film of smoke.
Oh, it's just gross.
I had to
Why
go-
do they have to be like that?
I had to go to Newark, New Jersey.
Yeah.
That's the armpit of the fucking country.
Armpits.
Yeah, it is really like if you want to live in an armpit, go live there.
Yeah.
But it's I had to go to a hotel, and it was one of these ones that I was on the base on the first floor, but water would run in from the parking lot. It wasn't like this big dip like I just described at this other place.
Like
but
it was getting flooded?
yeah, it would rain really hard and water would come in where the air because they had the floor mounted air conditioner like that goes outside, so it'd get wet. Like it didn't really bother me. I don't give a fuck. But I had to. I was so hungry. They had the ice cube trays, but they were metal and the buckets. So I go down to this fucking vending machine at the check-in booth, and there's no microwave. Microwave's not working. So I buy this frozen fucking thing. I'm like, now what the fuck am I gonna do? This is like shit happens to me like this. Like this is it's just whatever. Nothing ever fucking smooth. So I got this frozen sandwich, and I can't warm it up. I'm like, I'm not gonna eat this thing cold. So I'm like, I'll just let it sit at room temperature, and then I'm like, no, I'm gonna fuck it. So I took the metal pan for the fucking ice tray, and I turned on the fucking iron. And I'm sitting there with the metal pan on the iron, just holding it like this, and then put my fucking sandwich on.
You could have made grilled cheese.
I put my fucking sandwich on there, and I'm just like waiting for it. Then I gotta take the bread off and like do it like because then you gotta flip the meat. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? But I made it work. It
Good.
was so disgusting.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sure that fucking sandwich expired like 3 years prior.
Well, we were in Delaware. We were in Newark once. We took a
shithole.
car. Our flight was canceled.
Bottlenecks, or what do they call those things? Bottle handles, or what are those turns called? Because you can't make a left.
The roundabout?
No, well, it's like a half roundabout because you can't make a left anywhere in New York. So you have to get off to the right, and then it circles around and it comes to a light, and then you got to go through the light and then make a left. You can't just make a left. You know those little jugs you could buy, like 1 gallon jugs with a little fucking handle on it? It's named after that. I forget what it's fucking called.
Juggle.
I don't know. Sorry, it's your story. Go ahead.
Anyway, so we landed in Newark. Our flight was canceled. I'm like, fuck it, just rent a car and drive home. Fuck it. So we rent a car. Roman wants milk. So I get my... we stop at like Dunkin' or something like that, in some ghetto fucking place.
What's that?
I get milk. He goes, oh, this gross. This tastes bad. He looks at the bottle. It's like expired months ago. I'm like, what the fuck?
So it's cottage cheese.
Who checks like their product? Is that they sell expired milk?
People just don't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah.
You know?
But ever since then, he's always checks the expiration date on the milk when we buy
It's a good
it.
life lesson.
Yeah.
You know?
It was gross for poor kid. Anyways.
What do you think about our piss?
This one's pretty good.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell the difference in strength, alcohol level strength.
This one tastes like a white wine to me.
It did say something about sparkling champagne or something.
Okay. See, I'm pretty fucking good at this. I like this one better. Mm-hmm. But this is okay. So we've not had. I think the other cider we had was a black raspberry. Remember my brother got me something. Got us something. It was in the retired beer vault. Remember we had black cherry. It was really fucking good. But either way, I like this one. I'd have it again.
Yeah, I think between these two, I would definitely go for this one.
Yeah, but I think this is just because of the flavor from
it tastes
Original
good.
Sin. Yeah,
But this is definitely drinkable, so I would drink it again.
yeah, I like them both.
So thank you to my brother and to Nate.
Yeah, Nate. And thank you for whoever relocated the 10.5% card to the.
That would be Nate.
No, that's you.
Maybe he's trying to
That is
advertise
you.
something
No,
else.
that's
No,
you.
this was attached to the
I
can.
think you had something else and you put it in there.
Anyway, so we got this new layout. So hopefully this will be better for our guests in the future.
Yeah, send us some comments. Let us know what you think because we can move it back.
Any suggestions for the studio? Let us know. Recommendations, ideas. We're willing to try things out. Like we said earlier, it's a new space. We're still adjusting and adding things and trying to make it so that the whole process is much smoother.
Yeah, this is this is a welcome episode for you and I because we didn't plan it. We were going to have a guest tonight that couldn't make it. So
yeah, we had a cancellation last minute, unfortunately.
We don't have a lot of. I think we're not going to have a lot of just you and I podcasts, but we like the guests and the podcast and friends and that thing. That all works out well. But and this is fine too. So we need to mention Hopped Up Network, although we didn't have any hopped derivative beverages.
That's
today.
all right.
But hoppedupnetwork.com, check them out.
We reached 3,000 on Instagram, so we're going to be doing a giveaway. So
we blew through 3,000. Like we were trying to get there for we prematurely announced this thing like a year ago. Like get us to 3,000.
Yeah,
and then now we get to 3,000. Now we're like at 340 or something. Or 330.
Yeah, we were like barely getting there, and then we blew right by it.
So we're gonna structure a giveaway. Yeah.
Thank you to all the new followers, and then we're gonna put together this giveaway. And we'll announce it on Instagram.
Yeah, and we'll make this a good one.
Yeah. Anything else is new?
No, I think we're
website has been updated. We did some changes. The new hostings company has been helpful in adjusting things for us. And I think that's where we are. So
our website has all our episodes on it, so you can go right to BrewsNBanter.com. Brews the letter N. Banter.com, and that's got all of our catalog of videos on there. So
yeah, you can listen to our podcast there as well, and you can also contact us through there for being on the show if you would like.
And we are some point gonna hopefully be able to put some e-commerce option on there to buy our shit.
Yeah, we're working on products to sell, but not yet.
We'll get
So,
there.
thank you, everybody. And until next time.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.